Hey guys, Far Farmer here with some DayZ standalone gameplay. Looks like we're pretty far along the west side of the coast right now, so we are going to head east. Well, right now I'm going to head up to the grocery store, and then we're going to head east and make our way to Cherno and some of the more eastern towns. And here it is, Chernos at daytime. For some reason, it switched my character from a black man to a black woman, or white, I don't know, somewhere in the middle. Is that racist? I don't know, maybe. We'll see. So there's a grocery store up ahead and a gas station, and I'll check these two out. There's also a zombie. Crouch. Maybe he won't see me. Gotta say, this looks so much better in the daytime, and this is even on pretty low graphic settings since it is an alpha, and it's quite poorly optimized. We've got some pistol ammo here. I found these loose rounds for the pistol, but I've never actually found a magazine for it. I've had like assault rifles and all this, and just my last life before I started this recording, I actually had a Mosin, a 7.62 rifle with a sniper scope on it. It zeroed up to 800 meters, and that was pretty badass. But I died of dehydration and lost it, and I was very sad about that. But we're not going to let that happen this time, because we have some soda. Looks like this is a screwdriver. I don't know what that's for, so... Actually, maybe I can use that to open up cans. I'm going to take that with me. Attach that there. Alright, we'll get rid of the flashlight. If I happen to keep this life until nighttime, I can just use the brightness and gamma trick. Okay, so I'm gonna loot that grocery store. I just looted the grocery store. We'll loot the gas station now. Little house building thing by it. I've actually found some decent stuff in these before, like canned drinks. Is that a baseball cap, or... There we go. Got us a cap. Keep the sun out of our eyes. Alright, so we're gonna make a run. East or west? I think I'm really far west, so I'm gonna start running east. Alright guys, if my Russian is doing me well right now, we're in the town of Kamenka. Kamenka is actually a pretty decent spawn now because there's all these buildings, they're all enterable. There are some rooms in some of them that you can't enter, but for the most part, you can enter everything, which is very nice. Now, let's check out this building. This is our generic building that we've had since the mod, and it looks like it's empty. So we'll move up to this green one that we previously could not enter. As you can see, the windows are actually transparent now, so we can see inside the building, and that pretty much means that you can enter the building if you can see inside it. The same thing went for the mod. So we're going to open up this door here and have a little look inside, maybe find some loot. Ah yes, more soda. Get rid of the screwdriver. Soda takes priority over the screwdriver. For sure. Okay. So I guess I'll take this time to discuss some of my opinions and thoughts about the mod, or not the mod, the standalone. I'm so used to calling it a mod. But it's actually turned out quite nice for an alpha. If this was the complete game, obviously I would say, well, this is bullshit, because there's not a lot in it right now, but for an alpha it's really good. You know, you got your 3 different weapons, or three different guns. That is, you have the FX pistol, the Mosin 762 rifle, and regular Stanag 556 M4 assault rifle. And they're pretty common to find. If you go into any type of military building, or military area, you're pretty much guaranteed to find an M4 or a Mosin. So that's a good thing, but I guess that kind of brings us on to our next concern. The new loot spawning system. Now this, I'm kind of iffy on this. I like the idea of it only spawns in once, so you have to race to get the loot, and it's really rare and important that you get there first to all the good spots. But then again, that leaves it like, since the servers are on a 24-hour restart schedule, I believe, that makes it so anyone who joins early pretty much gets all the good loot, and then they dominate the server. And anyone who joins in new is pretty much screwed and will be running around with a hatchet or a crowbar like me. So, I only clicked once that time, but it made my character swing like 3 or 4 times. So that needs some work. And, so yeah, loot spawning is kind of weird. Not too big of a fan on it, but, you know, pros and cons. And now, back to the weapons. Attachments. Now this is something, this is something I've wanted in DayZ for a long time, and they brought it into the Arma 3 game, and therefore it's on the Breaking Point mod for Arma 3, which is pretty cool. You know, you can get the different sights on all the guns. And they have it even bigger, I guess, scale of customization for your weapons in the standalone. You can actually change the buttstock of your gun. You can change different types of magazines you can get. You can get silencers and different scopes and different foregrips and attachments like bayonets and flashlights. And so they've added a lot in the way of that, whereas Arma 3, it's pretty much just silencer, flashlight, or laser sight, and a scope. I'm just looting up. I'm hoping to find some food around here somewhere. Food that I can actually open, because if you pick up a can of beans or something, you need a can opener to open it. And I haven't found one can opener yet my whole time playing this. 9 hours, 10 hours maybe. Haven't found a can opener. But where I was, weapon customization, loot spawning, I guess, back to the weapon customization, the damage system is very easily shown with the weapon customization. If you get like a scope and you get some damage done to it, it will actually display while you're aiming down the sights. Like your scope will be cracked and everything, and you'll have a hard time aiming with it, which is really cool. Okay, oh, you can actually... Oh, yes, go for a little nap. Perfect. The bed's a little too short, though. That's awesome. But overall, I think it's very good, the damage system so far, what I've seen of it. Right now, it's pretty much just displayed on your scopes, but everything does have a damage value. Worn, looks like everything is, oh yeah, pristine, that is. That's damaged and badly damaged, and you can get, I can't remember what the very worst kind of damage is, but sorry about that, had to shut off the Steam pop-ups. Anyway, so yeah, you can easily see how the weapon system, or the damage system is shown in weapon sights, because you get damage and everything. Oh, we got some rice here. I'm gonna eat this orange. Animations. Animations. It's very nice. They did definitely improve on the animations. Before, you pretty much just crouched and you would eat. Now you actually bring the food up to your mouth and everything, which is very nice. And one animation that I love that they've improved is the jump animation. It's so smooth. Vaulting still is a What the hell? That was kind of slidey. But vaulting is still a pain in the ass. Alright, so we're pretty much done looting Kamenka. We're gonna move on to Chernogorsk, or no, Bolota or Komarovo will be the next towns. Maybe I'll stop in at Komarovo, not too sure, but I'll cut the video here. Alright, just gonna pop in for a quick second and mention this new chat system. If you see in the bottom left hand corner there of the screen, it says "I'm thirsty." That is, it has replaced the regular HUD system where it shows your food meter and your drink meter and heat and all that with these little messages that pop up. And I gotta say, they're pretty bad. Just stupid shit like this comes up. My mouth tastes funny. What does that even mean? How do I fix that? What do you want, some toothpaste or something? But, there's some stupid shit like that happens in there, but just recently they released an update, on Steam, and I believe this is what they added. As you can see here, sick and thirsty. Don't know why I'm sick. Maybe I ate some bad food. That's might be why my mouth was tasting all funny. And now you can see we got these kind of greenish, orangish, yellowish type. I must be colorblind or something. I don't know what color that is, but we got this puke-looking, this puke-looking icon here with sick and thirsty. So I'm thirsty. So if I drank this soda can here, it would bring that up until a little green message will pop up saying your thirst has been quenched, and up here this would disappear. So that's pretty much the new HUD system, I guess. And as you can see there, Komarovo Factory, a lot of the map is still the same, but as I stated before, you can enter pretty much any building. At least any building that you can look into, you can enter. Okay, so we're almost at the Komarovo factories here, but I've noticed something. The crowbar actually affects the way the sun shines in on me. I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool, so I figured I'd point it out. That is interesting. I gotta say, that sun is very bright. I like the effects they have on it now, lighting effects. So we're gonna check out these factories up here, and something else I want to mention. Look. You can, I guess this is like a nice low stance run, or, yeah, run. I mean, you're pretty much standing up, but you're running as low as you would if you were crouching. Or you can run like this, which is nice and tall. Let's do a little comparison here on this wall. So we're about maybe a foot shorter than this post here. Do this. 2 feet. So that gives us like a foot or two of hiding space. Okay, so we're gonna check out these factory buildings. They probably all look the same as they did in the mod, but we'll take a look nevertheless. Now, last time I was in one of these, I found a pretty nice shirt that was actually able to hold more items, so let's see if I can find one of those. Is that a fire extinguisher? Alright, let's see if we hold this like like Contagion. If anyone has played that game, they'll know what I mean. Oh no, you actually hold it. Oh, that just looks so ridiculous. Oh my god. Look at her right arm as she does that. It just swings all over the place. Alright, let's get our crowbar back. We mean business. I'm not going to check the rest of this. What I really want to see is that building over there, the little red one. Because you weren't able to enter that in the mod. So we'll take a look at that. Yet you can enter it. I see a door, I see windows that you can look through, so it's enterable. That's for sure. We got some rice. And a kiwi. Okay. A rotten kiwi. There's no such thing as rotten kiwi. They're all so delicious. Some shoes here. So this is a good example of the clothing system. You can find different pairs of shoes and just drag them onto your character. The new inventory system is very nice, very well done. And I actually kind of hope they just keep it nice and basic looking like this. I don't want any... Like what they did with the mod where they changed it recently and it just... Oh god. It was just like... It's just terrible now. I prefer the basic Arma style inventory screen UI. Is it? Yeah, that sounds right. I don't like all this fancy pictures and shit on it. I guess I'm just old-fashioned. And it looks like kind of a swamp here. There was something I wanted to test actually out on the dock. Right there, I see the railing. So we're gonna go over there and try jumping into the water and see what the swimming is like in the standalone. Also, in the mod, if you jumped off of something into water, it would damage you like you jumped off of something onto land. So it treated the top of the water as land, I suppose. And we're gonna see if they fix that. So let's go first person for our epic jump. Are you guys ready? Jump! Well, I did the step. Oh, I think I damaged myself. Broke my legs. Oh yeah, you still have a super slow swimming animation. Oh god. You can't swim underwater. It's kind of disappointing. Kind of looks like the swimming from Arma 3. Alright guys, I just stumbled across something pretty awesome. A crashed helicopter by Komarovo and Belota that you can actually enter and walk around in. So this leads me to believe that they're going to be adding loot spawns in here. Maybe a couple guns, a little bit of military loot. Maybe that's what the crashed helicopters will be now. You'll see some of these randomly spawn around and have a few guns in them. That'd be pretty sweet. Also, a new feature of the map. This whole area between the factory and that shed down there is actually a swamp. Alright, so I'm gonna fight this zombie with a crowbar. Demonstrate the melee combat. Basically just run around in circles. And you can knock them down if you hit them in the head enough times with a weak weapon or with your fists. Oh god. Oh. Oh god, I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding. I'm just gonna hit this guy till he dies. Is he done? Oh shit, shit, shit. I would run in the building and kind of lose these people, but zombies can run in buildings, and the melee system right now is really bad, I must say. It is incredibly bad. Like, to a whole new level. I mean, I'm just swinging away and I'm not hitting him. It feels like I'm playing the War Z, I'll be honest. That's what the melee system feels like. I really hope they get that shit sorted out. And they actually implement a good melee system. It's not just a pain in the ass to use. So we're gonna toss a shirt down. And since I'm bleeding, I can actually tear my shirt up and make bandages out of them, makeshift bandages. So I'm gonna use one of those now so I don't die. And we are at Belota right now. The airfield is just up that way. And as you can see on the hill there, on the skyline, Cherno 2.0. Skyscrapers. Yes. Ah, I see they still have the Arma 2 I guess injured sound. Oh shit. Alright, so we're gonna move our way up, make our way up to the airfield and get a gun. Alright, so we're just on the outside here. I'm gonna crawl under the fence and show you some of the new things in the airfield. Okay, see if we can, there we go. Rolling is still in. It's a nice thing. One thing I want to mention here, I guess kind of a suggestion. As you can see here, you can still lean left and right and stuff, but I really think they should implement, if not the Arma 3 stance system, something similar to it, where you can actually have these different stances, because I really do like that about Arma 3. It makes the gunfights, the gunplay, I guess, a lot smoother, like you're able to kind of lean to the right and peek out of cover. Ooh, those are some good pants. Right, so we're gonna have to...
Shit.
Damn it. Okay. Put those on the floor, and now we can transfer our gear over, so... Basically, you can put gear in your pants, shirt. Some shirts have gear spots, mine didn't, so I wasn't really hesitating to rip it. Oh, that is the best backpack in the game so far. Look at all these spots. It's great. And it doesn't look like we found a gun in here, so they do still have the barracks. They're pretty much the same. The floors are a little shinier. But they're the same building. Oh, hey, I'm friendly. Friendly. Now let's see if this guy's friendly. Friendly, dude. I'm just gonna loot up the barracks here, don't hurt me. For the sake of this video, I'm not gonna attack him because I don't want to be the asshole. Oh, but he is totally gonna kill me when he when he sees what I found. Bet he missed that. Oh my god, and the piss. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That's incredible. Let's go see if I can find him again and tell him there's a big backpack in there. Hey buddy, there's a big backpack in one of the barracks here. If you're still around here, man. Hopefully you heard that and he can go pick that up for himself. So, I have been playing this so far. It's kind of a, I guess, a bandit. I've had to kill a few people because they just wouldn't listen to anything I said. And I think that might just be because the chat system does seem a little bit bugged right now. Sometimes people get stuck in global chat, but there isn't even the option to switch to global chat. It's pretty weird and very annoying. So I'm gonna pull out my gun right now to look a little more intimidating if anyone comes across me. Okay, so that building there is, it's actually been in the mod, but you weren't able to enter it, but now you can. And that actually has some really good loot. That's where you'll find an M4 and ammo and everything and Mosins and that. But I'd imagine any ammo is gone by now since, as I mentioned earlier, the shitty loot spawn system. But we're gonna take a look anyway, why not?
Oh, fuck that.
What do we got to lose? Oh my god, a can opener. That was totally worth coming in here, just for that can opener. I would actually drop my gun if it meant I could have a can opener. That's how hard they are to come by. I would go unarmed for a can opener. Oh, head torch, nice. Right, that takes her helmet, or her hat, so we're just gonna leave that. So I like the look of my hat. Ooh, green camo pants. Now that is good. I want to be all green. Camouflage is quite important. And with the new clothing system, you can easily do that. Like, look, I started out all blue, now I'm all green. I can blend in nice with the trees and everything, so that's very good. And my screen is quite gray right now. I've taken some damage. Got in a little fight with some zombies. Boots. I think I'll stick with my shoes. Another big backpack. There's a lot of those backpacks around here. So just kind of trying to check underneath these bunk beds here. Might be something there. And we're gonna move to the ATC hangars, and then there's another building at the end of the runway like this one. So there's a lot of looting to do in this standalone. And that guy has a vest. Ooh. Vests are very nice. There we go. It's kind of tricky to get into their gear sometimes. Doesn't look like he had much good in his vest though, to be honest. Right, tactical vest. Get rid of that. Toss that on the floor, toss that on the floor. It says books, 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 and a flashlight. And t-shirt, okay. Well, whoever that was, sorry, but I had to steal your vest. I hope they don't mind too much. God, that sun is really bright. It's so battlefieldy. It makes me feel like I'm in Battlefield, oh god. Is that something? Yes. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? No way. Oh, I got the pistol sight. That's the first I've seen of it. Oh, I did see it in Dean's live stream he did. Oh, that is incredible. One thing I'd like to mention, you can zoom in when you're not aiming down sights, but when you aim down sights, it's locked. So that's kind of stupid, to be honest, because if you're gonna take it out altogether. But, yeah. Right, we're gonna check out the ATC here, see if we can find us some ammo. This gun is pretty much useless now. I could maybe bargain for my life with it. Oh, what's this? Batteries? Oh, buckshot, okay. I haven't seen any shotguns apart from in the live stream, and they were broken, to say the least. Blue hoodie, we're gonna pass that up. We got our nice green shirt. Nice and camouflaged. Okay, we're gonna check this. Nothing there. No. Okay, well now loot does spawn around on the outside bits here, so... I'm not playing this very cautiously. I'm pretty much just, looking for loot and, saying my opinions of the game so far. Still got the same slow ladder climbing. There's something on top of the roof here. There you go, pulls out your fists. After you climb a ladder. You can actually punch now. You can punch in DayZ. Something I've wanted for a long time. And, gonna climb back down, and over there, behind us now, there's another big building with military grade loot. So the looting does seem kind of similar to the mod. You know, you just look for the high loot value buildings and you check those out. But, yeah, there is the only one loot spawn per restart. And that's the same for the zombies, which is probably why we're not seeing a lot of zombies around us. That sun is just crazy. I wonder if you get sunglasses, would that actually negate the sun a bit? That'd be something interesting to test out, or something to even add to the game if it's not already in there. But I'd imagine they've thought of that, because there are sunglasses you can get in-game. In-game already, but I don't quite know the benefits of them. And as you can see to our left there, we got a closer view of the skyscrapers of Chernogorsk. It's one of the new added areas. There's actually 3 sections of those skyscrapers, and they also have a bunch of little smaller buildings by them. So it's like a whole new city. And we'll probably check those out. That's where we'll end the video. Because I don't think I went in there in my nighttime adventures. Oh man, it's so black and white now. Because of those damn zombies. Hold on one second, I'll see if I can fix that maybe. For some reason I got in my head that putting the gamma up would increase the amount of color, but that's wrong. I don't know why I thought that. Anyway, we're gonna check this out. This little shed here. Haven't found too much good in here whenever I've looked, but we might come across something. Pants. We can't use pants. We need shirts. You can only rip up shirts so far like these. Tear into rags. And combine rags so we don't have 2 separate stacks. Now we're going to loot the military building. and then we'll head up to Cherno 2.0. Oh, and the below the military base to the right, they're kind of behind us now. That has gotten some upgrades as well. Kind of look under there. I actually moved my head then. That's how immersed I am. Okay, attachments. Bipod. EU scope. Oh, right, I gotta take off the iron sights. Huh, it doesn't go on this. This must be for the... yeah, what is this for? Is this for the Mosin? Solid sport, weapon, accuracy, medically. Yeah, it looks like those attachments were actually for the Mosin rifle, I guess. Because it was talking about WW2, so that's probably about right. Doesn't look like we have any loot in here, in the way of ammo, that is. So I'm gonna head on to Cherno and check out the sights there. Alright, so we're just under the hill here, climbing up to the skyscrapers, and my screen is literally black and white because I am sick, thirsty, and I lost some blood. There doesn't really seem to be any way... Oh, I'm probably going to be passing out soon. I feel unsteady. Oh, shit. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to climb up to one of these towers, show you guys the inside, give you a little tour of it. Then I'm going to suicide. I'm going to jump off the top and leave my gear for some other new guy to come around and find, and give him a fancy assault rifle. So we're going to come up here. Let's see if the stairs actually work. Okay, so they work. So the nice thing about these buildings is that, as you can see here, we can't actually climb straight up. There is like kind of a maze to get up there. It's pretty interesting. It's more than just, oh, walk up some stairs, climb up a ladder. And throughout this building there are a bunch of rooms, I think 2 or 3 on each floor, and there's got to be like 10 floors. So that's pretty cool. I like the whole exploration aspect of it. And it can be kind of a pain in the ass though, because sometimes it is built off an Arma engine, or let's just say a Bohemia Interactive engine, because there's a few different bits and pieces from different games, engines that they have to make the standalone engine. And anyway, Bohemia Interactive hasn't really been known for their great, smooth, close quarters combat, I guess. Okay, so see here, gonna interrupt my thought train there for a second. There's a nice big pile of rubble. If I can run, and I can vault over that, climb right over it. But they haven't been known for their real smooth, oh shit. Okay. Bugs. They haven't been known for their smooth, close quarters movement. It's pretty heavy, I guess, the way you move. There's a ladder here. Okay, so we can climb up there and grab a hold to it. So climbing up these things can be a bit of a pain, as you saw there. But from the top of these, the reward you get is very, very nice. Get a big view of all these giant buildings, and it's just massive, this part. You get Belota down. Even Belota looks pretty big from up here. And that was pretty much just a pass over town, except for the airfield. You'd go in, loot the airfield, pretty much just the ATC, and then you'd leave. Now those storage sheds down there actually usually have some pretty decent loot. I've had a lot of good clothing items and a few nice melee weapons at them. But I'm gonna call it here, take out my M4, and YOLO it. And thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video.